Hello, beautiful people. I am here today to offer a video for stretching slash yoga slash mindfulness during COVID. So I blah, 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 have COVID right now. I am on day 4. Brain fog is real. Day 4, and after coming out of my fever haze yesterday and sleeping for 3 days straight, my body was so sore. And part of that was COVID, like body aches and stuff. But part of it also was just like from the stagnation and sort of the sclerotic tendencies. And when I say sclerotic sort of like this tendencies of sickness, right? And so what I found, my natural inclination was, surprise, surprise, to dust off the yoga mat and to just do some stretches. And I felt so much better afterwards. And so while doing that, I realized I know so many people that have COVID right now. And I really wanted to be able to offer something to you all for free. Because I love you and I want you to feel your best, but just to get you moving in a super gentle and really, really loving way, with some mindfulness and some breathing. I'm going to take it super slow, like even just this, I can feel it. Like I can feel my heart right now. And so do what feels right for you. If you're feeling winded or low energy, pause. There's no right or wrong here, right? This is your body that's experiencing something out of alignment. So we are going to work with clearing some energy, and we're going to work with a lot of heart openers here, because everything in life is energy. Everything is energy. The food we eat is energy. Our movement is energy. Money is energy. How we interact with each other is energy. And guess what? Sickness is energy too. And sickness is like a really low frequency or vibration. And love is a really high vibration. And it's interesting because the color for healing is green. And also the color for love is green. And I don't think that that's just like pure happenstance or coincidence. I think that there's a reason why love and healing go hand in hand. So we're going to focus on that loving gesture. We're going to open ourselves up to receiving the energy of love today, so that we can all be feeling our best and recover and continue on with being our phenomenal and amazing selves. So to get us started, finding a comfortable seated position. And I do want to say this can totally be done in your bed. There's nothing, we're not standing up today. We're not like doing any big moves. So if you would prefer the comfort of your own bed, more power to you, friend. Go for it. You could do this in a chair. You could do this on a floor. I'm going to sit on the floor. Normally I would have a prop underneath me. I just don't even have the energy for that right now. So just coming as you are to some sort of comfortable seated position. And then I want you to imagine that you're sitting up nice and straight, like vertebrae stacked on vertebrae stacked on vertebrae, which, for me, that's just like clearing that energetic pathway in the body, bringing the torso into alignment, vertebrae stacked on vertebrae, lifting through the crown of the head, shoulders melting and relaxing down the back body. And from here, just taking some nice deep breaths. Now, normally I would prompt you to breathe in and out of the nose. And if you are able to do that, you're a rock star. Get that going. But if you're not able to do that today, I'm not really there in this moment. So what I'm going to offer as an alternative to that is just breathing in slowly through the mouth, deep down into the belly, feeling that belly expanding out. And then slowly breathing out through the mouth, like making a small O with the mouth going to elongate that exhale. So whether you're doing it in and out of the mouth or in and out of the nose, you're going to focus on elongating the exhale here. Breathing in nice and deep. And breathing out nice and slow. Eyes can begin to soften or close here as you engage with this healing breath there. Consciously and intentionally slowing everything down here, trusting that everything is as it should be, that your body is a temple of health and healing. I want you to say that to yourself 3 times. My body is a temple of health and healing. My body is a temple of health and healing. My body is a temple of health and healing. Continuing with that nice deep breath where you're filling the lungs as much as you're able to, sort of combating that shallow breathing of sickness. And then gently and slowly releasing it back out into the world. As you continue with this breath, I want you to imagine that a soft green light is covering your whole body. And as it melts into your being, health and healing is being imbued on a molecular level here. With each breath in, let it seep deeper into your being, knowing that this light has the innate power to heal you, that you have the power to be healthy. One more big, deep breath here. And then release that state of breathing. Let go of that glowing green light, or hold on to it if it's serving you. Take a moment just to bring a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly. Feel where you are in this moment. Then as you're ready, allowing the eyelids to flutter back open. Oh, my kitty came to say hi. This is Rudy, my yoga kitty. He often joins me on the mat. Super cute, right? All right. Begin by making some circles with the nose here, nice and gentle. You don't want to go too fast. I don't know what your experience with COVID is, but I've been quite dizzy. So I'm not here to rush anything. Just to take it nice and easy. Those same intentional breaths, either in and out of the mouth or in and out of the nose. It's here to gently move the body, tend to its needs. Reversing, going the opposite direction with those circles. Oof. Any sticking points, any cricks in the neck, you can sort of rock back and forth in those spots. Give them a little extra love and release any tension that you're holding in the body with those deep, elongated exhales. Beautiful. Returning to center here. On the next inhale, bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Beginning to make some circles. Ooh. Knowing that this is a safe space for sighs, moans, groans. Oh, there's been a lot of stagnant energy and being unwell. And we can release it with our breath and with our voice. Reversing now, going in the opposite direction. One more roll here. And returning to center. Lovely. Making fists with the hands. We're just going to begin to tap on the chest. Really, really good for breaking up any mucus, any stagnation that might be collecting here. Any energy that's lingering around here, just getting caught. And then take some big deep breaths into the mouth. And then out through the lips, donkey lips. Or giving an outlet to that stagnant energy. Excuse me here. Woo. See, it's working, breaking it all up, getting things moving. Wonderful. Bringing the soles of the feet together now. Thighs. Sorry, my hair just got caught in the fern behind me. Thighs pull down towards the earth. The hip opener. Ooh, Nelly, I feel it. I think my cat feels it too. I'm getting him with my thighs. I wonder if he's going to move. So a nice straight back from the tip of the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. We don't want more of this like rounding gesture, right? We're trying to combat that in our practice today. So shoulders relaxed and down the back body. Breathing deep here. Thighs are pulling down towards the earth. If you're doing this and it doesn't feel comfortable, try sliding the feet farther away from your pelvis. That'll lessen the intensity of this stretch. And that, your legs may be up here depending on where you're at, right? Like I've been practicing yoga weekly, if not daily, for like 20 years. That's an exaggeration, 15 years. And also like understanding you haven't been well. Oh, what you could do a week ago, 2 weeks ago, you might not be doing today. And that is cool. Big, deep breath in here. Bring those hands, fingers interlaced, cupping the toes. Excuse my, oh, thank you for the hug, but I'm in the middle of teaching a class. I love you. Please, I need you to, Etta, Fawn, please, I need you to go back to the room. I love you. Goodbye. Big, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, melting forward. I should also share that like every member of my family has COVID, all 5 of us right now. So we're all just doing our best here. Oh, you may get your forehead like to your feet or the earth. Awesome. You may not. I'm not. It's cool. So just making it as far as your body is able to go in this moment today. Inhale to slowly rise back up. No rush here. We don't want to get dizzy. Extending one leg out to the side here. Big deep breath in, lifting tall through the crown of the head. And exhale, fold forward, melt over that leg. Ooh, I didn't make it to the toe I normally do. So letting your hand, find your leg somewhere. It might be on the thigh, the shin, maybe all the way to the toes. Ooh. Just letting that body wake up. And then pulling that shoulder back so that you're opening up that heart a little bit here. Mm. Ah. Inhale to slowly rise up. Let's kick out the other leg now. Big deep breath in and exhale to melt. Oh, I made it to my foot on this side, right? Every side's different. It's cool. But allowing, this is a place, rounding your shoulders just as you get into the stretch and then choosing to pull back that top shoulder, opening the heart up a little bit, gaze lifted to the sky. Inhale to release that leg, coming back to that comfortable seated position. Inhaling to lift through the crown, hands come to heart center here. And then opening up those fingers, letting it bloom like a flower. This flower is representative of your health and healing. It is abundant and vivacious and blooming, teeming with life here. Inhale to lift that health, that blooming flower straight up overhead. And then exhale, bend at the elbows. This is called bringing your hands to the back of the heart, opening up the chest here. Whoo, breathing deep. Now, my hands are like on the back of my neck. Your hands may even be like here today, just like in that general direction or vicinity is the goal. Breathing deep. Remembering that everything is as it should be, and your body is a temple of health and healing. Inhale to lift those hands back up. Ooh, my fingers are tingly. They're alive. Exhale, palms come back to center. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, the hands come out side to side, nice and wide, lifting to the sky till the palms touch, gaze follows. Exhale to slide the hands down to heart center. Inhale to come out and up. Exhale to return to heart center. One more time. Marrying your breath and your movement here. Even if it's hard to breathe right now, this breath is your life force. Honoring it, bringing awareness to it. Inhale, bring one hand to the mat on the side of you. Exhale, bring the other hand up and over. Pulling that thumb back, opening up that heart space once again. Letting it radiate out into the world. This is your love, your healing energy. Oh. One more big deep breath here. Then inhale to return to center. Exhale to the other side. Oof. Once again, pulling that thumb back, opening the heart space up. Ah. Big deep breaths. Inhale to return to center and exhale, this time twisting. Hand comes to find the opposite knee, other hand swims back behind, presses into the earth like a prop, lifting the crown of the head. And then exhale, looking out past that back shoulder. Breathing deep here. Tending to that spine, remembering that beautiful green golden light imbuing your body on a molecular level. This body is a temple of health and healing. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Hmm. Inhaling to return to center once again. And this time we're going to come on hands and knees. Rudy, well, he'll move when he moves, right? Oh, nice and easy and gentle here. No rush. Love is the name of the game here. Rudolph. Here we go. Knees stacked under hips, hands stacked under shoulders, tucking that belly button up and in. So finding that center of strength and energy, even when we're feeling unwell, right? Like we're not going to do any planks today and no downward facing dogs, nothing crazy, but we can still connect to and find it. And knowing even in our times of sickness, it's always there. Always. We are strong beings. All right. So inhale, bump the hips to the left. Look over that left shoulder at the hips. Exhale to center. Inhale, bump the hips to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Exhale to center. So creating a sort of rhythmical movement here with your breath. Like a pendulum swinging here with the hips. Gentle little side stretches. I don't think you can see my cat anymore, but he's super judging me on the sidelines over here for taking his spot. I love you, I'm sorry. All right, one more time on each side here. And then pulling that belly button up and in once again, returning to that flat back tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. If you experience any sensitivity in the wrist, make some fists here. Take that bend out of the wrist. I have carpal tunnel, so I often choose this option with my hands. And then inhale, drop the belly button down, open the heart up, lift the gaze to the sky. Exhale, slide those shoulder blades apart, tuck the belly button up and in. Crown of the head drops towards the earth. Once again, finding that breath and movement paired together. Inhale to open up. Exhale to return home. So creating this balance on the mat here when our body is so out of alignment, when we are feeling unwell, it's important to find places where we can cultivate this balance, this alignment, an intentional slowing down instead of slowing down just because you're feeling unwell. When your next inhale, return to that nice flat back. And then walk your hands towards the front of your mat here. Might need to walk the knees back a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Melt the forehead towards the mat. You could also have a block here if the forehead doesn't want to go all the way. This is a huge heart opener, shoulder opener. So if it's feeling like more than you're able to offer in your current state of being, then that is the time to add a block or a pillow, giving yourself permission to be where you are so that these movements are nourishing and not taxing. Oh, down like this, I can hear my nose start to get stuffy. Two more breaths here. Inhale to slide the hands back under the shoulder, pressing back up towards that tabletop position for just a moment. But I want you to bring the knees to be the width edge of the mat. Bring the toes to touch. Sit back, bringing the hips to the toes. Walk the hands forward and mouth into an extended child's pose. Now, it can feel really yummy here to rock the forehead back and forth, giving the brow line a massage. And double bonus because it will work to break up any mucus in the body there. Shh. Inhale to bring those hands back under the shoulders, pressing yourself back up to a seated position. You can bring knees together now, toes together. Inhale to lift through the crown of the head. Give yourself just a moment to feel the energy flow changing in the body, the flow of blood changing in the body. Lifting up nice and tall through the crown. Inhale to lift the hands right in front of you at shoulder height. Exhale, rotate those palms, swimming the hands back and behind to interlace the fingers. If you're not quite able to get the hands to reach each other, this can be a great place to grab a yoga strap or a robe tie or a towel, anything that will just you can grab onto and get those hands as close together as possible. So however you're choosing to do this, inhale, open the heart up, pull the hands back and down. Nice and gentle here, not too far. Lifting the gaze towards the sky. Inhale, coming back to a nice straight spine, releasing those hands, letting them come back to the thighs for just a moment. Then coming on to the sides of the hips, swinging the feet in front, and coming to lay down on the torso. Soles of the feet come to touch. Knees come out side to side, hand to the heart, hand to the belly. Letting everything soften. Once again, returning to that green glowing light. Now you have an option here. You can stay here for your Shavasana, which I'm going to do mostly because I can't stretch my legs out right now. The space isn't long enough. But if you prefer to get into a more traditional Shavasana pose, feel free to add a blanket under you to make it more comfortable or on top of you to keep your body nice and warm. Extending the legs straight out, letting them fall, feet fall comfortably side to side. Arms on either side of the body, palms up. Whatever pose you choose in this time, make any adjustments you need to be your most relaxed self. The more relaxed you are, the more health and healing will take place in this form, in this pose. And allowing yourself to bask in the ambient perfection of that green light once again. Now, my love, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want in this healing stance. Taking time to rest and rejuvenate. And if you feel like you've had the time you need, then ever so gently making your way to a comfortable seated position. Ooh, giving yourself time to adjust. Using an inhale to bring the hands to heart center. We will close our practice with one Om today. Normally I do 3, but one feels like it's what's needed because the Om is the sound of the universe being created, and in its inception, the universe is perfect, just as we are as perfect divine beings. And so it feels like that Om, letting that resonate through the body to bring that alignment and health and healing feels important for our practice today. So a nice big deep breath in. Oh. My wish for you on this day and every day that follows is peace of body, peace of heart, and peace of mind. And I will also add today, health. Namaste, my friends. Be well. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, feel free to check out my other free videos on here. And if you're digging those, check out a subscription because then you get me all the time. All right. I love you all. Bye.